It is my distinct pleasure to welcome all of you to the 2012 edition of the National Science and Math Quiz. It might interest you to know that this is our 17th edition, and it would not have been possible without the aid of our sponsors who have made all of this possible for us to return to you. Our main sponsors are Ghana Education Service and the Conference of Heads of Assisted Senior Secondary Schools. We also wish to thank GTV for airing the program, and I would like to thank GTP for providing my beautiful fabric. We are grateful to the University of Ghana for making this venue possible. Thank you, all of our sponsors. We are also grateful to those of you who have worked so hard to bring the students here, and for all the students who are competing in this edition of the National Science and Math Quiz. Welcome, all of you. Let me remind you a little bit about what happened last time we met. The last time we met was in 2009, when we brought you 22 contests, and for the first time, a school won this competition for the 5th time. That was Presec. They were also the first school to successfully defend the championship. This year, we are bringing you 37 contests with 36 schools. As always, we shall bring you the competition in stages. We'll start with our preliminary stage, which will have 5 contests. Then we'll move on to the 1/16 stage of competition with 16 contests, 1/8 stage of competition with 8 contests, 4 quarterfinals, 2 semifinals, a contest to decide between the 3rd and 4th place schools, and finally, the grand finale. I am looking forward to a wonderful competition this year. Long-time viewers of the program will realize that we have changed our format a little bit. This time, we are going to bring you 4 rounds in each contest. Round 1 is a round for fundamental concepts, where we test the students' knowledge of fundamental issues in science and mathematics. The questions are very, very simple, and we expect simple answers. Round 2 will be our problem of the day. The problem of the day will take a little bit more time and will test more of the applied knowledge. Round 3 is our true or false round, and the final round is our round of riddles. We are expecting a fast-paced, exciting contest each time, and I hope you will stay with us throughout to find out what happens. In the meantime, we would like to solicit for your feedback as we are making changes to help us improve the program even further. Please feel free to let us know what we are doing right and what we can improve. On this note, let me thank all of you once again for being here and for all the effort you have put into making this program a success this year. I would like to welcome you once again to the 2012 edition of the National Science and Math Quiz. Welcome to the first preliminary contest of the 2012 edition of the National Science and Math Quiz. This time we have 2 schools here with us. The first is Akwamuman Senior High School. And the second is Kumasi Girls Senior High School. Welcome to the first preliminary contest of the National Science and Math Quiz. We are ready to meet our contestants. On my left is Akwamuman Senior High School, represented by
Yawa Samuel Steven, Form 4. Daniel Kwamegache, Form 4.
Yakubu Hanan, Form 4.
All right, something small about Akwamuman Senior High School. The school is located in Akosombo in the Eastern region. It was established in 1969. The motto is discipline and knowledge. It's a mixed school, and they have participated once in the National Science and Math Quiz. You are very welcome, Akwamuman. On my right is Kumasi Girls Senior High School, represented by
Frempong Wendy, final year. Esther Stabia final year.
Osefia Bridget, final year.
Ladies, you are very welcome. Now about Kumasi Girls Senior High School. The school is located in Kumasi, established in 1963. The motto is Semper Fidelis, always faithful. It's a girls' school, and this is their first time of participating. Ladies and gentlemen, you are very welcome to the contest. I hope you are relaxed and ready to start. Yes. As mentioned, the contest will come to you in 4 rounds. The first round is a round for fundamental concepts. I will tell you the rules of the round as we get to the round, okay? So for this first round, questions are very, very simple. What we expect you to do is to listen carefully to your question and answer it within 10 seconds if there are no calculations involved, and within 20 seconds if there are calculations involved. All questions should be answered in 1 attempt. 1 attempt. If you answer the question correctly, it fetches 3 points. If you're unable to answer the question, it is passed on to your opposing school for a bonus point. There are some questions that are not transferable. When we reach a question that is not transferable, I will inform you. Okay? All right. I hope we are ready to start. All right. So let's begin. We'll start on my left with Akwamuman Senior High School. Your question. Name the plant cells that are usually found in young and herbaceous plants.
Meristem.
Yes.
Meristem.
No, that's incorrect, so I'm passing it on to Kumasi Girls.
Charismatic cells.
That's also incorrect. The right answer is Kolenkaima. Kolenkaima. Your own question, Kumasi Girls. What name is given to parenchyma cells that contain chloroplasts? Yes, Asabia.
Sclerenchyma cells.
That's incorrect, and so I'm passing it on for a bonus. Yes, Daniel.
Chlorenchyma.
Chlorenchyma is right. Next pair of questions, and I'm back to you. Your major question, Akwamuman. What is the most common valency of barium? Yes, Daniel.
2+.
Yes. Your question, Kumasi Girls. Which is the commonest ion of chlorine?
Chlorine minus.
That's right, Asabia. Next pair of questions, Akwamuman, I'm back. Name the law governing the interaction between stationary electric charges. Yes, Hanan.
Coulomb's law of attraction.
Yes, it's Coulomb's law. Kumasi Girls. Who is credited with the discovery of the law of gravitation? Yes, Bridget.
Isaac Newton.
Yes, it's Isaac Newton. Of questions. For the next pair of questions, I'm going to do something, all right? I'm going to give each school an operation. When I give you the operation, you are supposed to give me the identity for the set operation. Okay, so I give you the set operation, then you give me the identity for that operation. So, Akwamuman, your operation, your set operation is union. Yes, Daniel.
0.
You have 1 attempt. I will give you 2 out of 3. And I'm being very generous here. The reason being, 0 is not a set, is it? I was expecting a set, so yes, it's the empty set, the zero empty set, but not zero itself. I'm being very generous. Please, next time, be exact. Now, Kumasi girls, your set operation is intersection. Yes, Wendy.
Joint set. It's joint set.
No, that's incorrect, so I'm passing it on for a bonus. Akwamuman. Yes, Hanan?
Null set.
No, that's not right. The right answer is the universal set. The universal set. Your own question, Akwamuman. Which part of the cell is responsible for the storage of genetic information? Yes, Hanan?
The nucleus.
It's the nucleus. Kumasi girls, which part of the cell is responsible for selective passage of molecules in and out of the cell? For a bonus. Yes, Asamoah.
Cell memory.
Is the cell. All right, listen to your main question carefully. Which law relates the pressure of an ideal gas to its volume at constant temperature? Yes, Daniel.
Boyle's law.
It's Boyle's law. Kumasi girls, which parameters of an ideal gas are related to Charles' law? Yes, Wendy.
Directly proportional to T. That is V1 over T1 is equal to V2 over T2.
I'm passing it on for a bonus. Yes.
Is the
Someone?
volume and temperature.
Is the volume and temperature. Akwamuman. If alpha particles and neutrons are made to pass through a uniform magnetic field, which will not be deflected? Yes, Asamoah.
Is the neutron.
Is the neutron. Kumasi girls. A thick aluminium vessel contains radioactive sources which emit alpha, beta, and gamma radiation. Which of the radiation will most likely be detected outside the container? Yes, Asabia.
Alpha particles.
That's incorrect. For a bonus. Yes, Daniel.
Gamma particles.
Gamma. For the next pair of questions, I'm going to provide you with 2 points, coordinates for 2 points. When I give you the coordinates, I expect you to find the distance between the 2 points. Okay? Distance between the 2 points. Akwamuman, your pair of points are 2, 5, and 2, -5. Yes, Daniel.
5 units.
That's incorrect. So for a bonus, Kumasi girls. The right answer is 10 units. Kumasi girls, your major question. Your pair of points are -3, 2, and 5, 2. Yes, Asabia.
8.
8 is correct. Akwamuman, name the type of amino acids together. Yes, Asamoah.
The peptide bond.
Yes, it's a peptide bond. All right, Kumasi girls, your major question. What name is given to a polymer of nucleotides? Yes, Asabia?
DNA.
No, that's incorrect. And so I'm passing it on for a bonus. Yes, Asamoah?
Nucleic acid.
Nucleic acids. Your major question, Akwamuman. What is the atomic number of the element fluorine? Yes, Asamoah?
9.
9 is right. Kumasi girls, what is the atomic number of beryllium? Yes, Asabia?
4.
4 is right. Akwamuman, your major question. How can pure water in a closed vessel be made to boil at 50 degrees Celsius? Yes, Daniel?
The pressure in the vessel that the water is boiling has to be lower.
Yes, that's right. You have to use pressure. Kumasi girls, what determines the internal energy of an ideal gas? Yes, Asabia.
Temperature.
It's the temperature. For this next pair of questions, I'm going to describe the positions of certain points in a plane. When I describe the points in the plane, you are to identify the locus. Identify the locus. Akwamuman. Points in a plane equidistant from a fixed point in the plane. Yes, Asamoah?
It's a circle.
Yes, it's the circle. Kumasi girls, points in a plane equidistant from a given line in the plane. You've been bailed out for a bonus. Yes, Daniel?
A straight line.
That's insufficient to get the bonus. You have to be more specific than that. It's a parallel line to the given line. A parallel line to the line. Akwamuman, your major question. The fleshy parts of fruits are made of which type of cells? Yes, Daniel?
Mesocarp cells.
That's incorrect, and so for a bonus, Kumasi girls.
Endocarp cells.
That's incorrect. The right answer is the parenchyma. Your major question, Kumasi girls. What name is given to vascular bundle that has a cambium layer separating the phloem from the xylem? That's incorrect. For a bonus, yes, Hanan?
Casparian trip.
No, that's incorrect as well. The right answer is the open vascular bundle. Open vascular bundle. Akwamuman, your major question. Please listen carefully. What are phenols with regard to chemical structure? I want you to describe phenols with regard to chemical structure. Yes, Asamoah.
It is benzene bonded to OH, that's C6H6 bonded to OH.
That's right. Kumasi girls, this question is not transferable. Which of the two compounds will have a higher boiling point? Listen. Chlorobutane and bromobutane. Yes, Asabia? Bromobutane is correct. Akwamuman, what interactions occur between molecules in an ideal gas? Yes, Hanan?
About forces.
That's incorrect, and so for a bonus, Kumasi girls. Yes, Asabia?
In an ideal gas, there is no force of attraction between the molecules, and the molecules The molecules occupy a volume.
No, not for a bonus. No. Actually, in an ideal gas, the molecules do not interact at all. Either they don't interact at all or they undergo elastic collisions. All right? Okay. Your major question, Kumasi girls. What is the unit of magnetic induction? Akwamuman. The right answer is the Tesla. The Tesla. Last pair of questions for this round. When I get to your school, I will give you a function. There will be a function. You are to find the derivative of the function. Find the derivative of the function. Akwamuman, your function is y is equal to sine of x. Yes, Daniel. Daniel, is your hand up?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Cos x.
Kumasi girls, your function is y is equal to cosine of x. Yes, Asabia?
Minus sine x.
That's right. With Asabia's answer, we've come to the end of the first round. At the end of the first round, here are the scores. Akwamuman Senior High School has 40 points. Kumasi Girls Senior High School has 21 points. For the first contest, both schools have done well. Both schools have done well. We still have 3 rounds ahead of us, and anything can happen. So we'll continue working very hard to see what happens. We are now about to start our second round. Contestants, round 2 is our problem of the day. The problem of the day is more applied in nature than the questions that you have seen so far. So from the time I ask you to begin the problem of the day, you'll have 3 minutes in which to present an answer. Okay? The answer should be one answer from each school. Okay? The problem of the day is worth 10 points. Now, let's turn over our sheets and read the problem of the day together. Problem of the day. Complete the table below which shows blood transfusions and the ABO group. I have a table. The table has 3 columns with column headings. Patient's blood group. Antibodies present in patient's blood serum. And blood groups which may be used for transfusion. I hope you've understood this. Now, under the patient's blood group, we have first row, A. Second row, B. Third row, AB. And the last row, O. You are to complete the sections of the table that are blank. That means provide antibodies present in the patient's blood serum and blood groups which may be used for transfusion for each of the patient's blood groups that have been given. Good luck, contestants. You may begin. take your answers and present them on the boards exactly as they appear here. The contestants have presented their answers. Before we award the marks, let's look at the ideal solution from our consultants. There are 4 different patients' blood groups here, and we need antibodies present and also the blood groups which may be used for transfusion for each of them. For blood group A, the antibody is antibody B. And the blood group which may be used for transfusion is either A or O. For blood group B, the antibody is antibody A, and the blood which may be used for transfusion is either B or O. For blood group AB, there are no antibodies, and the blood groups which may be used for transfusion are A, B, AB, or O. For the blood group O, the antibodies are antibodies A and B, and the blood group may be used for transfusion is O. This is the ideal solution from our consultants. Now the contestants. Kumasi Girls Senior High School got all the antibodies right. By the way, that was going for 4 marks. They have the 4 points. Then they had some trouble with the blood groups to be used for transfusion. So instead of A and O for blood group A, they have AB and O. The O is right, but the AB is wrong. Similar situation for blood group B. That should be B and O. O is right, but AB is not right. Then for blood group AB, they forgot blood group B. So that's a missing blood group there. And for blood group O, they are right in saying that blood group O may be used for transfusion. So we add 3 marks to the 4 they already have to give them 7 marks, 7 points. Akwamuman Senior High School did exactly what was expected, identical to our consultants, and so I am happy to award a perfect score. Well done, contestants. Contestants, we are at the top of round 3. In this round, I'm going to throw statements to the schools. When you get your statement, please consider it carefully and decide whether the statement is true or false. Then you let me know. If your answer is correct, 2 points. If the answer is incorrect, I will pass the statement on to the opposing school for the benefit of the full 2 points. If the statement is incorrect, you stand to lose a precious point from scores you have already accumulated. That means you have to consider the statement very carefully before you give an answer. 1 answer per statement. Okay? All right. You will have 10 seconds in which to provide an answer to the statement. Good luck. This time we'll start with Kumasi Girls Senior High School. The first statement. Budding is a form of sexual reproduction.
False.
Yes, Asabia, it's false. Akwamuman, To accurately determine the electromotive force of a dry cell, a voltmeter is connected across its terminals. Yes, Asamoah?
It's false.
It's false. Kumasi girls, argon has a smaller atomic radius than chlorine. Yes, Asabia?
True.
Okay. Akwamuman, your statement. If the product of two numbers is even, then at least one of the numbers is even. Yes, Asamoah?
It's true.
Yes. Kumasi girl. Of a potential yes. Akwamuman, first ionization energy of the elements in the second period, lithium to neon, increases smoothly from left to right. Yes, Asamoah?
It's false.
It's false. In the manufacture of concentrated H2SO4 by the contact process, heated platinized asbestos is used as catalyst. Yes, Asabia?
False.
No, Asabia, it's true. When two vectors are equal, they are parallel. Asamoah?
It's false.
No, Asamoah, it's true. Sclerenchyma is a simple tissue. Yes, Wendy?
True.
Yes, it's true. If a large ball and a small ball are released from the same height in a vacuum, they fall through the same distance in the same time. Yes, Asamoah?
It's true.
It's true. If a large ball and a small ball are released on the surface of a viscous liquid, they fall through the same distance in the same time. Yes, Wendy? Yes. In the Haber process, finely divided iron promoted with aluminum oxide is used as the catalyst. Yes, Asamoah?
It's true.
Yes, it is. Last pair of statements. The zero vector has no direction. Yes, Wendy?
True.
Yes, true. The back that replaces the epidermis in plants is a simple tissue. Yes, Asamoah?
It's false.
It's false. That brings us to the end of the third round. At the end of the third round, Akwamuman Senior High School has 63 points. Kumasi Girls Senior High School has 41 points. One more round to go. The fourth round is a round for riddles. I'm going to be giving the schools some clues. If your school is able to solve the riddle on the first clue, 5 points. If you solve it on the second clue, 4 points. If you solve it on the third or any clue after that, 3 points. You have to draw my attention. In order to do so, you ring your bell. May I hear your bell, please, Akwamuman? Thank you. And yours, Kumasi Girls? Thank you. When you ring the bell, it means you have an answer ready. You are competing for time, And so I will not wait for you to compose your answer after I call on you. All right. If you are unable to solve the riddle after ringing the bell, the riddle is then continued for the benefit of your opponent. And you get to sit out that riddle. There are 4 riddles in all. Let's start with the first. I am a rate of change associated with motion. To be precise, I am a rate of change of a rate of change. Yes, Akwamuman. Yes, Asamoah.
Acceleration.
Acceleration is right. They solved that riddle on the second clue. Next riddle. I am a naturally occurring polymer. The orientation of the bonds in me makes me suitable as a structural compound. The name of my monomer unit in Greek means fold of sweat. Most mammals, including humans, cannot digest me. Akwamuman?
Cellulose.
Cellulose is right. They solved the riddle on the fourth clue. Next riddle. I am a hydrocarbon, not very stable. My instability is not due to the presence of a labile functional group. My chemical formula would suggest that I do react with hydrogen in the presence of metal catalyst, but I do not. I have 4 planes of symmetry. I have a lot in common with a square. If I have 4 carbons in my molecule, then who am I? Yes, Akwamuman?
Methane.
That's incorrect. I'm waiting for you, Kumasi Girls Senior High. I've finished with my clues. Belled out. Is there anyone in the audience who can tell us this answer? Any takers from the audience? No takers? Oh, I didn't think you were that bashful. The right answer is cyclobutane. C4H8. I am emitted by atomic nuclei, but I am never found inside the nucleus. When I am emitted from a nucleus, the mass number of the nucleus remains unchanged, although I do have, yes, Kumasi Girls.
Beta particles.
It's a beta particle or an electron. And they solved that riddle. The second clue, 4 points. On that note, we come to the end of round 4. At the end of the contest, here are our final scores. Akwamuman Senior High School has 70 points. Kumasi Girls Senior High School has 45 points. Kumasi Girls Senior High School, I'm happy you came. Unfortunately, it was not too good for you today. But you still have a chance because we are still looking for the highest scoring losing school for the next stage of competition. So keep your fingers crossed and I might see you later. All right? But thank you for giving us a good contest. Akwamuman Senior High School, congratulations on winning this contest. I shall look forward to seeing you again, and I hope you enjoyed yourselves as well. All the best. Viewers, thank you very much for joining us for this first preliminary contest in the 2012 edition of the National Science and Math Quiz. We are happy to be back, and as you can see, we have a very interesting contest laid out for you. In fact, next I'm going to bring you Kumasi Senior High School and Holy Trinity Cathedral Senior High School. For the second preliminary contest. Please make your plans to be with us, and thank you for joining us today. Bye. Budding is a form of sexual reproduction.
False.
Yes, Asabia, it's false. Akwamuman, to accurately determine the electromotive force of a dry cell, a voltmeter is connected across its terminals. Yes, Asamoah.
It's false.
It's false.